after you installed the Lojack, you should check if it's installed also on the BIOS, the Lojack software. And there is a few options how you can enter on the BIOS. One option is also going through the Windows itself. It's going to restart and go directly to the BIOS. And now I'm going to show you these other options that exist how to enter in the BIOS. So I'm going to the settings, and after going to update and security, I'm going to click on recovery. I'm going to click on advanced startup, and I'm going to click start now. This is an option that you could use it previously also, how to enter the BIOS before installing the Lojack to check if it's enabled or enable the BIOS settings. So right now we are just have to choose the option to go to troubleshoot, enter, advanced options, enter, UEFI firmware settings, enter, restart, enter. Now it's going directly to the BIOS without the need to do it do it from the beginning of the cell of the computer. So right now we are just entered on the BIOS setup, and here is the first sign that a Lojack has been installed. It will show up on the BIOS settings that has already the compute trace, and showing up this computer is equipped give this message. This computer is equipped with compute trace by Absolute Software. Computer data asset, and if you have questions, okay, so right now this is the first option. Right now it's installed the compute trace. There is the second place to check it out if it's installed is the same place as before. You go to anti-theft, compute trace, clicks OK, and then here you see it that the enabled, there is no any more option to change it, and the current state is showing us up as activated, and that means when it's written activated, it means it was activated on the BIOS, the Lojack tracking software device. So right now everything is alright, and I'm going to turn it off the computer. And we are done, and you can already begin to enjoy the computer. Right now. Now, there is another thing also to remember to say that sometimes it could happen sometimes that does not install right away the Lojack on the BIOS. And what you should do it is first check if it's really enabled on the BIOS, the tracking, the Absolute Software. You check if it's enabled, and you could continue to use it. And after 1, 2, 3 days, you should check it out if it's installed in the BIOS. Because how works Lojack is very simple. Once installed, first of all, it's better always to, before installation, to enable the Absolute Software. Before installing, should enable on the BIOS. Now, but if you forgot, still you can go and fix it through enabling, and even after installed. And after a few days, if you go to the BIOS, probably it's going to show up this message on the BIOS.